good morning, good afternoon. Good morning, good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon. Good morning, good afternoon. I'm not up. I'm not awake. I am awake, but I was gonna come live much sooner. But of course, I got into all these videos and I had to rewatch. A lot of catching up to do this morning. A lot of catching up to do this morning. So, yeah. How is everybody doing this morning? Welcome. I'm going to add a few links in here and then we'll go from there. What are we going to do today? So, normally, the past couple of days we've just been chit-chatting and going over a few things. Yesterday we went over a really hard case that I had found with a 7-month-old baby. Nothing's really been happening too much. I had to go look at something for myself this morning. I went to Ocean Gate's website and it's shocking that they still have their website up. Like, that is just crazy that you can even book it even says they're going back down. I think it was June 29th, but they haven't updated it. You think the people at the branch, But let me show you guys, what do we got here? I do want to show you this that I've been doing this morning. So, let's see here. That one's an hour and 16 minutes. No wonder why it took forever for this video to get through. Expensive death. Okay, so was it I'm debating what we want to do. What do I do? I'm debating. Let's see here. Let me go to mine so I could drop some of my links in. Let me go to mine so I could drop some of my links in. Okay. So whenever you guys do get to watch and view this, please give me a thumbs up, a like, hit that like button, subscribe, hit your bell, so that way you can be notified when my crazy butts go live, okay? So welcome. Put where you're watching from, and maybe go check out my community tab. Please go and engage with me on my community tab. I'm not gonna bite. I'm a very sweetheart. I'm one of a kind, okay? Um, I'm just unique. I'm just me. So this is what you get. Sometimes we go off topic. Sometimes we go from one thing to the other. You just kind of have to jump on board here, okay? Um, I want everybody here to be kind and nice. I have a lot of victims that come here and tell their stories. So please be kind to all people in the chat. Don't forget, you don't know what they're going through in life. So, and a lot of times people come here to open up, talk about DV and SA, and talk about hard subjects like domestic violence. Isn't just in women anymore, you guys. It's happening to men, women, kids. I mean, they can even abuse your pets. So it's just, I'm just here to kind of, I try to do fun things on certain occasions. Like if we do too much true crime or too much anything, I try to do something fun. Because you gotta take a break sometimes. But hi, Pink Fan. Hi, sweetheart. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there. Um, so yeah, just be kind to everybody. Be great. Be grateful. You wake up every day. Um, I am racking my brain trying to plan my mom's birthday party. Her birthday is July 7th. She's born 1952. So I had to make some phone calls, this morning. So I called my brother. I called my bro. Asked him to run it by his wife and to make sure he saved some money out. Because he's got kids and my brother can eat. My brother's a big boy. So I called him, called my dad, and said, Dad, this is what I want to do for my mom's birthday. You and Cola down, what's the plan? So I kind of got that situated. Um, I think we're going to go to dinner because me and my brother, we do not like to be outside cooking. We do. Let me scratch that. When it's super hot and like the heat outside, we definitely do not like to cook on a grill when it's hot, blazing sun. So I told my brother, I said, you know what, last year for Ma's birthday, we did a cookout. I don't want to cook this year, and I don't know if they're going to be able to afford it. I want my best friend to come, but I don't know if they're going to be able to afford dinner out. I mean, I'm paying for my mom regardless, but um, I think we're going to go to Texas Roadhouse. She is 71. I got to go buy her something for her birthday yet, too. I bought her this cute little clutch, but I don't know if it's going to be here in time. I ordered it off that auction site, you guys. I mentioned that auction site. I was on it, so I got my mom this little cute clutch. It's got like little flowers all over it. It's like tan, super cute. So I got that for her. I gotta get her something else, but I'm just trying to plan it, because it's this week coming up, Totally forgot my mom's birthday was coming so quick. So there's a couple of my links. Let's do my Amazon wish list. Um, so this is the plan. I have the 75 towards my laptop. I did put some Amazon gift cards. Like I said, I would have to wait until the 3rd to get my laptop to order it because I don't have any cash. I've had to use some cash to do stuff around. And I gotta get my mom something for her birthday and pay for her dinner. And I'm probably gonna go to Texas Roadhouse. Come on. I wish you'd make up your damn mind. In or out. Your dad's got music playing and it's gonna kill me. Hey. Hey you. Come say hi. No? You're gonna sit. He's in the air conditioner. Look. Those are my clean clothes, by the way. There he is. There's my midder. There's my midnight. There's my midnight. He's in the... I put the little clothes basket away. I got one basket put away. And then I have dirty I gotta wash. He just came in from being outside. He just got done eating. Didn't ya? There's my baby. That's my son. That's my son, huh? Him's my son. My baby. Come here. Come say hi. Come on. Come say hi. Come on. I moved it. Come on. Good boy. Say hi to the camera. Say hi, everybody. What? You're going to block the camera, though. Say hi, Mitter. My sonners. My sonny. Potential scam. Oh. I love you too. I love my babies. My busiest months for birthdays are July and December. Really, Pink Fan? Mine are July. I have a couple birthdays in August. Hope your mom has a lovely 70. I know, right? 7th birthday. I can't believe she's going to turn 71, you guys. I'm so like... Hey, kitty, kitty. Kitty wants to join. Huh. That's my handsome boy. My handsome boy. Huh. You're my pride and joy. Don't you try to bite me, you little ornery little shit. God, he's being ornery. That was mean. He likes my leash. He likes the robe, too. He likes my robe thingy. So yeah, I'm hoping her 71st birthday goes off with a hitch. No problems. So, I know, he just totally tried to bite me. He normally never does that. Ornery little shithead today. Probably because he made him come in. Because I don't know what's in the air. So it's like, I don't want to keep my cat out there all day long. You know, because he loves to be outside. He has got his K friends. He's got his kitty friends out there. So he just loves to be outside, you know. And I hate, you know, bringing him inside. But with this air being the way that it is, I don't want him out there in that heat. Okay, so Mom's 71st birthday's coming, July 7th. So I'm trying to plan that. And then the 3rd is when I'm probably going to order my computer because I do have the gift cards for Amazon. I didn't want to use them. I kind of wanted to, like, send them back to the person that sent them to me, but I have no way how, no means of how. So I'm just going to take them and use them and cherish them. So, hey, my birthday is the 2nd, but tell her I said happy birthday. I will. Thank you for being here. I was going to go over something with you guys. So I got on this morning and I seen that Ocean Gate still has their website up. And this is a YouTuber that got to go down. Let me find it here. They didn't go all the way down, but I guess it says big YouTuber almost died in the same Titanic submarine days before. So this is what I wanted to show you guys. Just because we always do true crime, we always do something with domestic violence or SA. So I kind of just wanted to have a little go over news that's happening in the world today.
Or it got stuck under the Titanic on the first day. Right,
So,
and I know, you had these concerns. Jay, what's interesting is you had an exchange
let me try to
with
do this.
Stockton Rush in April. He says, quote, have space.
I forgot I gotta
Taking the
restart it.
seasickness medicine. We'll see if that's gonna either help my situation or worsen it. But yeah, we're hanging in there. We're just gonna watch these guys do their thing. They'll come back up, and then I think tomorrow we're heading off to the Titanic, and I'm so excited.
Yeah, so just the plan for today was to do an engineering dive, a test dive, to check out some of the systems. First, a controlled dive, so we have the sub on the platform, go underwater, everything checked out. The sub to leave the platform and go for a short dive here, kind of close to shore. We got partway through that process. Everybody was loaded in the sub, domes closed, everybody's ready to go. And one of the computers,
was on my leg. I almost picked
computers that
me.
control a lot of the thrusters, and one of them was acting up a
He's
little
being
bit. I was
ornery. He just
offline.
tried to bite me.
Restarted it, came back online, but some of the functionality wasn't exactly as we'd hoped.
What the heck, dude? You heard that? He said some of the functionality is not working as they hoped. Like, they had so many issues already. That's a red flag. I would not go in this experimental submarine knowing they have to do a bunch of tests because it's like not functioning well. Like, make sure it functions before you invite me, dude.
Coupled with some winds.
Oh, and happy birthday to you, sweetheart. Happy birthday to you.
We're getting everybody back on board.
I forgot your birthday. You said your birthday was on the 2nd. Thank you, Pink Fan. Means a lot. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I know it's on the 2nd, but that's coming. You know, it's right around the corner, so.
Some of the team's still out there.
But would you guys, this is so, I mean, it's so cool that
here in a couple hours and
there
kind of
is,
reset, try again tomorrow.
that there are explorers that are still wanting to go out and do this. I think it's a necessary need, but I just think that this situation could have been handled way, way better. Way better. Way better. You're going to an amusement park? Oh my god, which one are you going to? Are you in Ohio? Because Cedar Point is a big one. Cedar Point is a really good big park. Alright, let's get back into this. I'm going to speed this up. I gotta be like at 2. I don't want to be late, but I want to get through this.
And so we'll be working tonight on that. And if anybody'd like to help out, we're gonna charge up the platform as well. So we'll do the low pressure air. We're gonna go swap the pods and see if we can follow the problem, diagnose where it is. We have spare control pods. They're not the easiest things to change. We have to pull the sub alongside and have the ship lift them.
So you guys can see this.
Yeah, there's orange. 2 halves there of the sphere. One on either side. Kind of hold the phones.
They're the brains. So inside the pod are motor controllers, a switch, some power supplies, some relays, and so it gets data from the sub, and it was not consistently communicating. So it worked a lot, and then all of a sudden it stopped wanting to talk. That could be a wiring problem.
I don't know.
It could also be
we're gonna have to do it like this, I guess.
Switches or components
Hold on.
there or wiring related to that.
You are so very welcome.
We've been using them for 3 years, so they've been pretty durable, but you never know. So we'll be spending,
But you never know, okay.
that much in the evening working on
This
that.
guy was a straight freaking.
Raise their hand and come on up or talk to me
He should
afterwards.
have so many issues on that submarine.
I'm not too sure exactly if this is the main reason why the tragic incident happened and everyone lost their lives. You know, it could have been anything. Long story short, every day they did have some problems, and we tried to fix every little thing to make sure everything was perfect for our opportunity to dive on the Titanic. It seems weird now, but at the time it just seemed like an everyday thing, in my opinion. But we geared up for the night, and we were ready to help. This particular night, it was freezing cold, so I had some extra gear on, looking a little bit crazy. But I was out there trying my best to help out with anything they needed. We're gonna go help out with the submarine right now. I don't know exactly what we're doing. This is my...
Looks like you're robbing the place, dude. I think it's freezing. Look at that ocean weather, dude.
Heading towards the Titanic, and I'll tell you right now, the weather was a bit rough. Throughout the next few days, the team worked on the submarine, and I also worked on a few videos to share on my YouTube channel. The waves are so big, though, I could not...
So this is a YouTube channel. This YouTuber got to go down. They didn't go nearly down as what they went down. But let me read some of the comments. Our nearest is Alton Towers, but nothing in comparison to us. The U.S. is huge. Yeah, I love Cedar Point. Cedar Point is my favorite. What makes me mad about the case is that the one video, the guy was inside with the remote, but yet tossed it on the floor. Yeah, I know. Yep, I've seen that. But let's just, this video is nuts.
So I had to close my laptop shortly after and think of something else to do.
I didn't know there were dolphins.
This guy the guy who created this thing is so ignorant to not.
Alright, so, and then they throw this, I don't know what you call this in English, you know, for the dead people,
So, they decided to throw out a wreath of flowers for the ones that have lost their lives to the Titanic. Um, could have been they could have been cursed, but no. That I heard them say that submarine has been down numerous times, and every time it goes down, it would weaken it. So you'd think somebody said something about my comment the other day on I was on CNC or the BBCN live thing that they've had going for the past couple of days, and they're like, well, the one I had put, they should have had emergency crew and things on board before they even went down. And they're like, well, what could emergency crew have done? Are you kidding me? What could have an emergency crew have done? Well, they could have been a little bit closer with the ROVs to be able to maybe, you know, as soon as they went missing, they could have sent that shit down to get them, you know? But the lady, the person, I can't remember exactly how she said, but she's like, I'm not sure what have emergency crew could have done. Well, if they were closer and on board, like if they were closer and they had those big ships and big equipment to be able to go down there when they went missing to begin with. So it just it's such a
In memory of everyone who lost their lives on the Titanic. Super pretty. The artist did an amazing job. But I'm excited to toss it in the water. You ready? That's very nice.
Considering it happened over 100 years ago.
oh shit, you guys can't see it because
Okay, let's see the exciting part. Okay, here we go, dude.
I don't know. I can't wait to get a laptop.
It's crazy how he's not scared at all. I mean, he's used to diving. It's getting real.
Stay.
I'm
Stay.
nervous now, boy.
Okay.
He's nervous, that's good. He's
There we go.
You have to check on your shoes.
Now they didn't go all the way down, but watch. I mean, like, I just think things could have been totally different. So this is the YouTuber,
You got the owner right back there.
the owner.
That's the toilet. Hopefully we don't have to use that.
Oh my god, the outside. Dude, I would panic. In this test, they were going to go 3,000 feet below, which is 1,000 meters or 1 kilometer. I guess that would be enough to make it implode, but you'll see soon. They don't even go anywhere, I think. They go like a few meters below, that's about
That's
it.
it. Now this is a YouTuber, guys,
We're in here. Alright, we're inside and sealed in the submarine.
that got to go down.
First time in the submarine. It looks really cool here too. I like what you did with the place.
Just seemed like on it.
Yeah. Keep in mind what you're looking at right now is the exact same submersible that imploded and killed 5 people. And also any footage you see of Stockton, of course, you know, he's passed away by now.
Tell them we're at 600 feet.
Titan is ready for dive. Stockton's like, hold on everybody. I guess we're about to go head first like this. Oh, we're going right now? Watch out for the toilet. We got right now.
No. Not in a million years.
We are all upside down right now. You guys see that? We're underwater.
Here's the thing that's so scary about this. Like, this is a vessel that you can't escape from. You need outside help. Like, if they wanted to escape the submarine, they have to get help from outside to escape it. It's not like an old submarine from the Navy where they have a hatch you can open yourself from the inside. This is so claustrophobic to me. It's insane.
Underwater in the submarine right now. 33 feet, I believe, right? About 3 meters.
33 feet.
Is he saying?
Oh, it's buffering.
This fall, make Toledo Preparatory Academy your
We got to add, of course.
public charter school wants your child to join our team. Our
So-
accredited curriculum offers individualized learning plans, small class sizes, full-day kindergarten,
No.
and even an early kid.
So look how cool this looks.
Is he saying you're unlocked or okay?
Yes, give it okay. Give it okay. Give it up.
So what's that?
So they didn't go down very far, but this YouTuber got to go in this submarine before they launched, and their stockman
You're locked in. For a while, so you know
locked
how to eat
in.
my last cookie.
There's a toilet right there.
This is a pretty.
He's a vertical. He's getting aggressive on us.
Aggressive up. Make him up. Yeah, that's a good blow.
Where we rolling? Okay, go left. Go left. Pretty good.
Okay.
Keep on the roll.
Let's go when we break the surface. Yeah.
Go left. Bring a little left. Keep going left. Balancing. Nice job, Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle.
Nice one, man. I don't know exactly the game plan for this particular dive. We never left the platform. If the fog didn't roll in and cancel the dive, who knows? Maybe we would have left that platform and maybe we would have imploded. But I can tell you right now, I feel like I dodged a bullet, but I also feel very bad for the families who lost loved ones. Like I said before, I didn't know these people too well, but they treated me very nicely, and I lost a few friends as well. If you're chasing big dreams and pushing your limits, obviously dangerous things can happen and can be fatal. In this case scenario, 5 people lost their life in this exact same submersible that I was going to go down in the Titanic in. I think this is a big reminder, not only to myself but everyone, that life is very precious and it can go away very quickly. Like I said, if the weather permitted and it was beautiful out, and Stockton asked me if I wanted to spot a submarine, I would have said yes, and it could have been me. So I'm very thankful that I'm here today. But at the end of the day, I just want to say I had an unbelievable experience for Mission 3. I met some incredible people. I'm taking home memories that I would hold dear to my heart for the rest of my life. These people were very nice to me, and I'm very grateful. I wish I could go back in time and just, tell them not to do it, but, this is real life.
Well, he already gotten warned a couple of times by some experts, including
Yep.
James Cameron. Well, I don't think James Cameron actually warned him per se, but James Cameron has been very loud. James Cameron is the director of Titanic, the Titanic movie, Avatar, Terminator. He has made so many big movies.
I'll read you
And he
guys'
has gone
comments
down
in just
to
a
the
minute,
deepest part of
guys.
The ocean in the world, like the Mariana Trench, I believe. He went down to
It had to have
10,
been an
11
amazing
kilometers, which is like
experience,
3
Pink
times
fan.
deeper, in a one-person small submersible that is constructed very differently. But looking on the bright side, they died instantly.
Yeah.
I was looking at a video about how an implosion happens, and it heats up to the temperature of the sun, pretty much. Inside the, when you're inside of the implosion, inside the submarine, or the submersible, explosion happens, and the temperature gets extremely hot, so it's instant. Like, maybe they got a jump scare, in a millisecond, they were like, and then you die. So, but James Cameron was also saying that maybe they would have been able to hear something, like, some seconds before it happened, like some very scary sounds coming from the submersible, cracks and stuff before it imploded. So it could have been a good, who knows, 30 seconds before, they heard the scary sound and before the implosion. So it could have been a very scary minute or so. The only person I feel bad about is the young kid who's like 19.
Yeah.
He only went there because his dad,
His father.
it was Father's Day, so he felt pressured to go with his dad, and I think the dad is a horrible, I don't, maybe not a horrible dad in that sense, but horrible decision making from the dad. You should never put your son in danger in that way.
Yeah.
A 19-year-old who has his whole life in front of him, and you're gonna take him with you down to your early grave, even if it was safe, 4,000 meters. No, it's not safe, no matter what you say. And he was also warned, it's in the contract, you have to sign a contract. It says, it mentions death 3 times in the contract. This one is also quite interesting. This is a video about a dad and a son. This is very similar. It could have been them, also a dad and a son, 20-year-old son right here. And they turned down because the dude went to, they from Las Vegas, and let me just show you.
Else, what did you first think when you learned what happened?
When the news initially broke, before the news initially broke, when we were considering actually going on the submarine ourselves, one of the safety concerns I had before getting on was literally about the structural integrity of the submarine. Before we got on, I saw a video of Stockton explaining how the submarine worked with the remote and everything like that, and I saw a lot of red flags with it, and it was only meant for 5 people, and I just didn't think that it could survive, going that low into the ocean. So ultimately I ended up warning my dad about it. He ended up agreeing with me, and when we tried to ask Stockton questions, he kind of brushed it off a little bit. So it's kind of red flags from the start. And then when the story came out, on the first day, initially we thought that the first thing we thought is that the submarine imploded, because it's very difficult for a submarine of that size to get to the bottom of the ocean and not implode. But that was the first thing that went through our head, was it either imploded or it got stuck under the Titanic on the first day.
Right, and I know you had these concerns. Jay, what's interesting is you had an exchange with Stockton Rush in April. He says, quote, "Have space on mission 1 and 2 last minute, price $150 per person." You reply, "I'll check my schedule and see if I can make it work." 3 days later, he says, "Any luck?" And at one point, I know that he went to Vegas. He actually traveled to Vegas to see you, to try to meet with you, to close the deal. Now, Jay's sitting here talking about red flags. What about that trip raised a red flag to you? He came all the way to see you to try to get you to buy these tickets.
Yeah, Stockton, I think his heart was in the right place, and
he really was passionate about his project and he believed everything he was saying. But one of the things that concerned me was he told me he was flying in to see me and he was landing at North Las Vegas Airport.
Hi, Tattoo Angel. Great to see you, love. Thank you for being here. I know it's sad to me that this happened on Father's Day, and the son didn't even really want to go down.
I started to think about he's coming in on a 2-seater experimental plane to pitch me out to go on a 5-seater experimental plane that he built down to the ocean.
Red flag.
To see the Titanic, and it was he has a different risk appetite than I do.
Everything about this dude is experimental.
Hi, Miss Tattoo Angel.
It just sounds like a rich dude who wants to get stuff done, too fast. Good for them that they could see the red flags. So what can we learn from this? Never go in submarines. Submarines is just a bad idea overall. I even have a crazy submarine story that a lot of you maybe not know about. If you're an adult, you probably already know about the story. Maybe I'll make another video about that, but there's a more scary submarine story that happened a few years ago in my country. Maybe that's for another video. At the end of the day, we didn't know these people. It's a sad story, but to me, it's more like it's a popcorn story. We all eating up drama. That's why I watch the news. It's some type of, it's almost sickening.
Now, I don't agree with this guy. I don't know who he is, but
crazy stuff is going on in the world, and because you want to feel excited, because life can be boring, and you check the news to see what's going on outside the crazy world. There's always a news story. We're gonna forget about this in a few days, I think. And that's just how it works. I only think it's the families of the deceased ones who are obviously going to be affected by this, friends and family, but the rest of us,
I'm so disliking you now.
News story. Right
How
now,
dare
there's
you?
Crazy stuff going around.
Did you all just hear what he just said? He said, we'll all move on in a few days. I hope somebody moves you on in a few days. That was totally rude. I don't really like that guy, but I found him and I wanted to show you guys that article, the clip. I feel really bad. It happened on Father's Day. Like I said, the boy who was 19, he didn't even want to go down. Let me read comments here. I don't know anybody who could. I know, right? Them poor families, I know. It sounds like this is so sad. Such a sad thing. I feel for all the families. I do too, Miss Angel. I do too, Tattoo. It happened on Father's Day. He had so much hope. Like my heart goes out to everybody. I love so many, and no amount of money could replace my family members. I'd give anything to have them back. Especially your mom. Of course, I totally agree with you, Pink Fan. I just feel like up until then, like this guy, this is how I feel. Like, I feel we have to know things about the Titanic. We have to know things. There's certain things we need to know about that ship. About the ship. So I understand going down there for, like, researching and, how did this big-ass iceberg able to take this ship down that was supposed to be an unsinkable ship? How in the world, So I understand that they have to go down, that we have to do that kind of research. But I'm thinking maybe, like, isn't there technology that, like, those ROV things, maybe those could go down? And get some kind of research? I don't think we should be sending people down to the bottom of the ocean. I just don't think, unless it is from the Navy, maybe, because, the Navy is really good at their technology and stuff like that. Maybe get sonar down there. But let's not send people down there. Obviously, that depth of the ocean cannot handle, people can't. I mean, scuba divers can't get that far down. Maybe sending submarines down, like what the Navy sends down. But I don't think that ship is going to last too much longer there. I think it's going to... I thought I seen a clip saying that it was going to just dissolve. To be fair, the Titanic, some bolts were missing or loose before they took off. Yep. And then I found out that... bolts are screwed in. Yep, 18. They're supposed to have 17, and they only screwed in 18. They need to leave the Titanic alone. Let her rest. Yes, I do agree with that too. I think they got the research that they could get from the Titanic. I really do think, you know, they got what they could get from the Titanic. I think down there now needs to rest. I honestly do believe that the lost souls in there need to rest. They need to be left alone. Um, there's another thing I want to show you guys before I have to log off of here. It is 1:19. Um, happy birthday again to Robo. His birthday is July 2nd. My mom's is July 7th. We got some good fun birthdays in I was gonna say October. I did not subscribe to the other guy, but the other YouTuber guy, I think he was more genuine with his feelings and knowing those people and meeting those people. But I just really think the families need, to be able to just relax and rest and not have to worry about this. So we're not going to be able to get through this whole clip of this. I know we're not going to be able to. Try to read you guys' comments. She's trying to tell them something. Guys, leave her alone. I know. I totally agree with you. Totally agree with you.
We've all heard the cliche tale of the Titanic's doom. The iceberg.
I want you guys
the sinking ship. The tragic loss of life.
Alright. In this clip, there's some things that are exposed that would have saved everybody if they would have did what they were supposed to do. The binoculars that were locked up, if the guy would have left the key to the binoculars, maybe they would have seen the and the fourth stack never blew out smoke. Never blew out smoke.
On this voyage of discovery. From the heroic deeds
if you guys do want to watch this, I will put the link down below.
Get ready for this voyage as we uncover 20 bone-chilling
Oh shit,
Titanic
that's
facts
too
no one
fast.
knew. Number 20. None of the engineers survived. Picture this.
None of
it's
them.
the year 1912, and the Titanic is sinking faster than the hopes of Rose getting away with Jack. But did you know that none of the engineers survived?
None of them.
Now, it isn't because they couldn't get onto those few boats available. No, it's because they chose to stay loyal to their jobs. While the passengers were busy grabbing their jewels and furs, these men were down in the engine room, keeping the ship afloat for as long as they could.
Yep.
Joseph Bell and his team of 24 engineers, 6 electrical engineers, 2 boilermakers, a plumber, and his clerk are the unsung heroes of the Titanic. They knew that without power, the Titanic would be as useful as a screen door on a submarine. In fact, when the Titanic split into 2, the engineers did not fail to perform their duty, and the power stayed on until the very last moment. These brave souls sacrificed their own lives to give others a fighting chance. They may not have gotten the recognition they deserved, but they'll forever be remembered as the ones who kept the power running and gave us the luxury of being able to send out distress signals before we hit the bottom of the ocean. Number 19. The origin of iceberg is unreal. The iceberg that sent the Titanic to the bottom of the ocean wasn't just any ordinary chunk of ice.
Nope.
No. It was the product of some seriously steamy weather that happened 4 years before the doomed voyage. A group of scientists at the University of Sheffield determined that the Titanic's iceberg nemesis was caused by a period of warm, wet weather that had weakened glaciers and made them more likely to calve. The iceberg that finally did the deed was a whopper of 400 feet in length, weighing in at a massive 2 megatons. That's about as heavy as a herd of 40 elephants or a small moon. The
Isn't that crazy though? I mean,
that had been brewing for years. The iceberg buckled over 100 meters of the ship's hull like it was made of paper, and the rest is history. Who knew Mother Nature had such a twisted sense of humor? Number 18, there was an imposter funnel. Atop the Titanic's mighty frame sat 4 towering smokestacks, or as we like to call them, funnels. Now you might assume that all 4 of these bad boys were working their chimney magic.
Only 3. Only 3 worked.
Because reality had a different plan. In a stroke of pure audacity, the crafty folks at the White Star Line decided that only 3 of those funnels would do any actual smoke spewing work. Why, you ask? Well, back in the early 1900s, those funnels were the embodiment of speed and safety. And the White Star Line, in its infinite wisdom, wanted the Titanic to look like a boss, at least from the outside. So they cunningly added a 4th funnel, a complete imposter, nothing more than a fancy facade. What lurked inside this faux funnel, you wonder? Oh, just a luxurious first-class smoking room, fit for the finest cigar-puffing passengers. It was all smoke and mirrors, quite literally. But the deceit didn't stop there. The Titanic's siblings, the Olympic and the Britannic, followed suit with their own faux funnels. Because apparently these mischievous ships believed that adding a non-functional, purely ornamental 4th funnel would dazzle the sophisticated shipgoers. Who needs functionality when you can have aesthetic appeal, right? Number 17. There were not enough lifeboats.
Nope.
Over 2,200 souls set sail.
Listen to this.
Aware of the chilling fate lurking beneath the icy depths. But here's the kicker. The cursed ship only had a measly 20 lifeboats instead of 64 boats they originally needed. Can you believe it? That's like bringing a teaspoon to a flood. You see, the Titanic's owners had some peculiar priorities. They decided that having a boatload of lifeboats would clutter the deck and spoil the swanky views of their precious first-class passengers. And to make matters worse, safety regulations from the Stone Age were still in place, designed for ships half the Titanic's weight. They thought even a damaged ship could keep afloat for hours, giving enough time for those paltry lifeboats to make countless trips to rescue everyone. But guess what? Reality slapped them in the face.
She sinks in 20 minutes.
And get this, mate. A document emerged years later, revealing a safety inspector's desperate pleas for 10 more lifeboats. But the greedy owners, obsessed with leaving on time, shut him up faster than a clam.
Ship may sink.
If only they had listened, nearly 700 more people might have cheated death. The Titanic became a chilling reminder of human arrogance, a cautionary tale etched in history's depths.
Yep.
Number 16. Many victims remain unknown. The Titanic sinking was a tragedy of
I
epic
totally
proportions,
agree with
more
this.
than
Some
1,500
of these,
losing
I
their
don't know
lives.
how they,
But the
if
real
any of this
tragedy
is
that we still don't
true,
know
but
exactly how many people died.
sounds
The
like
official figures
it's
say
possibly true.
1,514, but the truth is much more complicated, with some sources saying it could be 1,419, or even as high as 1,635. Now let's talk about the recovery of the bodies. Recovering bodies from the sea is never a pleasant task,
Nope.
and the people who did it for Titanic can attest to that. They had to recover between 316 and 337 bodies, so take
Oh
your pick.
my
And get
God.
this, only 23% of the dead were recovered. The rest, well, they're still down there somewhere. But wait, it gets darker. To this day, there are still bodies that remain unidentified. In fact, 42 of the bodies buried in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada, remain unidentified. How can you identify someone when they were traveling under a false name, or when the lists of survivors were made amidst the chaos of the disaster? In 2008, for example,
How does that
they
happen?
finally identified the body of a 19-month-old baby, Sydney Leslie Goodwin. It only took 96 years, but hey, better late than never, right? Number 15, optical illusion that sunk the ship. What if we told you that the Titanic's demise wasn't just due to bad luck and poor navigation? The actual villain was an optical illusion. Yes, you heard that correctly. According to new research by historian Tim Moulton, atmospheric conditions that night were just right for super refraction, a fancy term for the bending of light that causes mirages. Yep, you heard that right. The Titanic was done in by a mirage. Apparently this phenomenon was recorded by several ships in the area, but no one realized the danger it posed. The Titanic's lookouts couldn't see the iceberg in time, and the nearby freighter, the Californian, didn't even know the Titanic was there. Why, you ask? Because the air was all wonky, with layers of cold air below layers of warmer air, creating a false horizon that made everything look closer than it really was. The Titanic fired off distress rockets, but they looked much lower than they actually were, thanks to the mirage. And when the Californians saw the rockets, they figured it was just some ship sailing away and didn't even bother to come to the Titanic's rescue. The more we hear it, the more we believe that this ship was cursed inside out. Number 14, evacuation drill was canceled. Did you know that lifeboat drills were a common practice among ocean liners in the early 1900s? Yup, even the crew of the Titanic were expected to undertake these drills on a weekly basis. But you know what's crazy? On the day the Titanic hit an iceberg, the lifeboat drill was canceled. And who made the call to cancel it? None other than Captain Edward John Smith himself. It's still a mystery as to why he decided to scrap the drill, but some say it's because he wanted to hold one last Sunday service before retirement. How noble of him. But hold on, there were reports of ice in the area and other ships had even passed on warnings. So why on earth would the captain cancel the one thing that could prepare the crew and passengers for an emergency situation?
Why did they
It's
not
like skipping
do
a safety demonstration on a plane because, let's be real, when do you ever need to use it? Well, unfortunately for the Titanic crew and passengers, their luck ran out that night. The Titanic struck an iceberg on April 14th, and it sank, taking the lives of over 1,500 people. Maybe if the lifeboat drill had taken place, some of those lives could have been saved.
Oh, we gotta add.
If you are watching this,
Isn't that
you
crazy
qualify
though?
to claim a $1,400 a month
There are
health
stories
card
of people
to
who
spend
were
on
supposed to
anything you
be
need.
to go on the Titanic but chose not to because they got the dream of the ship sinking, and the ones who didn't go were so very thankful. Unsinkable. I know, right, Pink fan? I mean,
Maybe
I
if the
was
lifeboat
born
drill
in
had taken place, some
'85,
of those
so I
lives could have been
was,
saved.
a baby. But my
Number
mom
13,
told me
musicians
stories.
played till the end. You see,
Just wait.
according to popular belief, the courageous band aboard the ill-fated ship played on until the bitter end, providing a small glimmer of musical comfort to the terrified passengers. James Cameron's iconic film, Titanic, depicted this heartbreaking scene, featuring the hymn, Nearer, My God, to Thee.
If they could have just
A Night to
had
Remember,
those
the
extra
1958
boats,
film,
if they could
also
have
portrayed a similar
practiced
moment. But
that.
in reality, the band consisted of 8 musicians, not a quaint string quartet like the movies would have you believe. Led by Wallace Henry Hartley, they entertained the esteemed passengers in the first-class saloon and the ship's restaurant. Now, as for the music they played during the ship's final moments, the accounts differ. Contrary to popular belief, survivor Harold Bride, the wireless operator, testified that the last tune he heard was Autumn. But let's not get too carried away with the tunes. The band teams had the foresight to pack away their instruments before succumbing to the icy depths. Only 3 out of the 8 musicians' bodies were recovered. And in a dark twist, Wallace Hartley himself was found nearly 2 weeks later, clutching his case with his beloved violin inside. One could argue that his treasured instrument played a role in keeping his lifeless body afloat. How ironic, isn't it? Number 12. SS California watched Titanic sink. Imagine the day. It's April 15th, 1912, and the SS Californian is cruising through the icy waters of the North Atlantic. The crew is minding their own business when suddenly they spot the Titanic's lights on the horizon. The Californian crew spots the distress rockets and reports it to Captain Lord, who is sound asleep in his cozy bed. Lord suggests they use Morse code to contact the Titanic instead of waking up the wireless operator. And when the officers on the Californian saw more rockets, did Captain Lord finally do something? Again, nope. He just brushed it off, thinking they were
Yep.
just some company signals. But the real kicker is when the Carpathia arrived to rescue the survivors, and the Californian finally got off its lazy butt to go check out the scene. What did they find? Wreckage. And that's it. And the icing on the cake? Captain Lord's conflicting and incomplete testimony. He couldn't even get his story straight about whether he saw the rockets or not. Lord claimed his ship was 30 miles from the Titanic, but other crew claimed it was less than 20.
See?
And what happened to the ship's logs? Oh, they just convenently disappeared. In
All
end,
the
both
ship's
inquiries found
logs?
Captain Lord and the Californian
How is
were
that
at fault.
possible?
If only they had listened to the
How does the ship's logs that were supposed to be kept, how are those just missing? I don't understand. I mean, I guess they were clever back then to hide that shit, right? I mean, I guess. I don't understand how stuff could have been
signals,
done
they
to
could have saved
prevent
our lives.
horrible
Maybe even all of them.
tragics.
But hey, who needs to be a hero when you can just go back to bed, right? Number 11. It was a tragedy that could have been avoided.
Yep.
Among the wreckage, deep beneath the ocean surface, a haunting discovery was made. A single item that could have changed everything. Binoculars.
But not,
In the years
this is
following
what
this
pisses
infamous
me
disaster,
off.
A haunting question haunted the minds of many. Could those binoculars have averted the tragedy? If only a crew member in the crow's nest had laid eyes upon the iceberg in time, perhaps the ship could have steered clear, sparing countless lives. Now here's where the plot thickens. You see, those very binoculars were indeed on board the Titanic, but no one knew of their existence. Why, you ask? Well, it seems a certain sailor by the name of David Blair, who was meant to be on the voyage but was reassigned, forgot to leave behind the key to that locker. One survivor, Fred Fleet, boldly claimed that if those binoculars had been available, they would have spotted that iceberg in the nick of time. He swore they could have maneuvered the ship out of harm's way, but some skeptics argue that it was just too darn dark out there. No moon to light their path, and the sea was eerily calm, without a ripple to give away the lurking danger of icebergs. Number 10. On board was Miss Unsinkable. Now let us tell you the incredible story of Violet Jessup, also known as Miss Unsinkable, a woman who defied death not once, not twice, but 3 times.
3
Think
times
you
this
forget
woman
that Jack
did.
could have fit on that door. Her incredible survival story starts with her job as a stewardess for the White Star Line, a prestigious shipping company in the early 1900s. In 1911, the RMS Olympic, the ship she was working on, collided with the HMS Hawk, causing severe damage to the ship. But Jessup and the other crew members managed to get the ship back to port for repairs, saving everyone on board. But that was just the beginning of her remarkable story. The following year, Jessup was on board the RMS Titanic, which famously sank on its maiden voyage. As the ship was sinking, Jessup was ordered to board a lifeboat where she was given a baby to look after. Imagine that. You're on a sinking ship, and you're handed a baby to take care of, and you're expected to keep it safe while trying to save your own life. But Jessup did it with flying colors. However, Jessup's adventures didn't end there. In 1916, she was on board the HMHS Britannic when it hit a mine and began to sink. Jessup managed to escape the sinking ship but sustained a fractured skull in the process. Despite all of her experiences, Violet Jessup continued to work on ships, and she even served as a nurse during World War I. Number 9. Ship had more than one fatal flaw. Let's address the elephant in the room. Why did the Titanic sink after all? Back in the day, the Grand Titanic was a floating marvel praised for its state-of-the-art design. With double bottoms and 15 watertight bulkheads, they thought they had it all figured out. Shipbuilder magazine even declared it practically unsinkable. Those watertight compartments they boasted about? Turns out, the walls separating them were shorter than a hobbit. Water had a field day, freely flowing from one compartment to another like it
God,
was. But wait, there's more
sicko! Put the
absurdity to come.
dirty ones
Can you believe that these supposedly watertight bulkheads
in
weren't
there.
watertight at all? Yep, they forgot to seal the tops, leaving them as
Seal the
useful as a
tops.
chocolate teapot. And now, let's talk about the crew, shall we? They received warning after warning about an iceberg lurking in the darkness. But what did they do?
Nothing.
The radio operator, good old Jack Phillips, was busy playing catch-up with passenger messages. Who needs to pay attention to iceberg warnings when you can play pigeon, right? But it wasn't entirely Phillips' fault. Our favorite SS California sent a message, declaring that it's stuck in a maze of ice. But the message from Californian lacked a crucial code that would have caught Captain Smith's eye, demanding immediate attention. When the electric signal from Californian blared through the airwaves, nearly deafening Phillips, what did our quick-witted operator do? He couldn't resist shouting back, shut up, I am busy." The radio operator on the Californian, bless their heart, decided to call it a night. The iceberg arrived fashionably late at 11:40 p.m., just an hour after Phillips also decided to shut down the radio. Number 8. There are still human remains in the debris. In 2004, a photo emerged revealing more than just your ordinary sand and debris. Brace yourselves for what appeared to be a boot and a leather coat hinted at something far more sinister. Human remains trapped inside the heart of the ill-fated ship. Renowned movie maker James Cameron, who has ventured to the Titanic wreck an astounding 33 times.
33
claims he has
times.
witnessed 0 human remains.
That's
Let's not
enough
jump
time to go down there.
With a
Don't you
catastrophic
guys
event
think?
claiming the lives of around
33 times
1,500
is
souls.
enough.
It's a bold statement to assume that no one rests within the unexplored chambers of the Titanic. Federal officials have long been at odds over the ship's fate. They argue that protecting the wreck from artifact hunters and looters is very important.
Yes,
as
it
countless
is.
undiscovered corpses may still be present and undiscovered within its eerie corridors. The battle for preservation began decades ago when the Titanic was discovered in 1985, resting 2 miles beneath the frigid waters of the North Atlantic. In 1986, the RMS Titanic Memorial Act was enacted, aiming to safeguard the shipwreck. However, its effectiveness is still not very certain. The question lingers: where are the missing souls? Of the approximate 1,500 lives lost in the Titanic's tragic sinking, only a fraction, around 340 bodies, were ever recovered.
It's sad. Sad. I just don't understand.
I don't know how every family in America hasn't heard of this yet.
Oh, shut
Did
up.
you see about that new premium tax credit the
Stupid
government
ad.
just passed? Only a fraction, around 340 bodies, were ever recovered. Number 7. World's richest man was on board. John Jacob Astor was more than just the wealthiest passenger aboard Titanic. He was a man of many talents and interests, with a mind for innovation and a passion for the finer things in life. He spent several years traveling abroad before returning to the United States to manage the family fortune, which was worth an astounding $150 million at the time of his death. He wrote a semi-scientific novel, A Journey in Other Worlds, and he also invented several mechanical devices, including a bicycle brake and a pneumatic road improver. Astor was also a savvy businessman, and he built the Astoria Hotel in New York City in 1897. The hotel was adjacent to the Waldorf Hotel, which had been built by his cousin, William Waldorf Astor, and together they formed the Waldorf Astoria, one of the most luxurious hotels in the world. But Astor's personal life was not without its scandals. He divorced his first wife, Ava Shippen, in 1909, and married 18-year-old Madeline Force in 1911. They embarked on a trip to Egypt and Paris before deciding to return to America as first-class passengers aboard the Titanic. Tragically, John Jacob Astor did not survive the sinking of the Titanic. His body was recovered from the sea on April 22, 1912, and he was buried in Trinity Cemetery in New York. Number 6. People died before the voyage. We all know about the tragic loss of life on the ship itself, but did you know that even before it set sail, the Titanic claimed the lives of 8 workers and had a whopping 28 severe accidents during its construction? And if you thought that number was high, get this. They were actually expecting even more deaths given the time period. The Titanic cost a hefty $1.5 million to build, and generally, they allowed for 1 death for every 100,000 pounds spent. So, they were anticipating around 15 deaths. How messed up is that? Most of the 8 people who died during construction fell from the ship or at staging, but the story of James Dobbin is especially chilling. He was a shipwright who was crushed to death on the day the Titanic was launched, in front of 10,000 people no less. Just as the ship was sliding into the river lagoon, poor James was losing his life. Out of all the men who died during construction, only 5 of their names are actually known. Samuel Scott, William Clark, John Kelly, Robert Murphy, and of course, James Dobbin. In 2012, a plaque was unveiled in Belfast memorializing all 8 of the workers who lost their lives building the ship. It's time for today's subscriber pick. One of our subscribers shared this image with us that has left him and his friends perplexed. They were checking out different images of the wreckage of Titanic until they came across this puzzling image that was overlooked by everyone. It looks like a man under the sea, but a very much alive man, exploring the sunken ship. What they discovered in the Titanic shocked the whole world. Can you help us solve this mystery? Who is this man? Is it the ghost of the ones who did not survive? Remember to comment down below and let us know your thoughts. Now, on to the next topic, number 5. Number 5. Japanese man condemned for surviving. Once upon a time, there was a civil servant named Hosono. He was sent on a research mission to Russia by the Japanese Ministry of Transport. On his way back, he boarded the infamous Titanic as a second-class passenger. During that fateful night, he was awakened by a steward and tried to reach the deck. But the crew member assumed he was a third-class passenger and stopped him. As he watched Lifeboat 10 being loaded, an officer shouted, "Room for 2 more?" And a man
8 of them died. 8 people died building this, and they didn't even get the recognition that they deserve.
He went to his friends at Mitsui in New York to ask for help in getting home. But when a local newspaper dubbed him the lucky Japanese boy, the media frenzy began. And the seaman in charge of the boat, Edward Bewley, told a U.S. Senate inquiry that Hosono and the other man must have disguised themselves as women to sneak aboard. The Japanese press labeled him a coward, and he was ostracized and condemned by society. He lost his job and was even criticized in school textbooks as an example of dishonor. He was too valuable to lose, so he was re-employed by the ministry and continued to work until 1939. Number 4. Supermoon sunk the ship. Can you believe it? The moon might have been the culprit behind the sinking of the Titanic. Scientists are now claiming that a supermoon caused a massive iceberg to drift into the Titanic's path, leading to the tragic end of the unsinkable ship. Apparently, this supermoon caused an unusually high tide that pulled the iceberg away from Greenland and into the shipping lanes traveled by the Titanic. According to forensic astronomers at Texas State University, this kind of iceberg would normally have melted before it could reach the Titanic's path, but the supermoon tide was so strong that it prevented it from melting. It's believed that this alignment between the moon and Earth occurred on January 4th, 1912, and the Titanic sank just a few months later on April 15th of the same year. What's even more shocking is that this theory could explain why the experienced Titanic captain Edward Smith seemed to ignore warnings of hidden deep beneath the Atlantic surface.
Robo, I can't. Yeah, I totally agree, Robo.
3.5 kilometers below. Between the treacherous deep-sea currents,
nothing is invincible. I know.
And old-fashioned salt corrosion, the Titanic is deteriorating faster than a melting ice cube in the Sahara. By 2030,
so
we'll be left
sad.
with nothing more than a big pile of rust to gawk at. Blame it on the Halomonas Titanicae, the microscopic
like Tattoo Angel said, we need to let her rest. We've been down there numerous times. The Titanic guy has been down there, what, 33 times now? So why do we need to keep going down there? This is sad.
The Titanic was a tragic event in history, and among the casualties were also some furry friends. 9 dogs were aboard the ship, with most of them kept in the kennel. As the ship began to sink, someone freed them, causing chaos as the dogs ran around the deck.
At least somebody freed them.
Including a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, an Airedale Terrier, a Chow Chow, and a champion French Bulldog named Gamin de Picon. There were also heart-wrenching stories of the passengers who couldn't bear to leave their beloved pets behind. One such passenger was Anne Elizabeth Isham, who refused to leave the Titanic without her Great Dane. Miss Isham didn't survive the disaster, and there are rumors that her body was later found with her arms wrapped around her dog. On a slightly less depressing note, 3 dogs did survive the Titanic. Lady, a Pomeranian,
Oh, look how cute. This one's so
another
cute.
Pomeranian belonging to Martin and Elizabeth Jane Rothschild. Number 1. Titanic had bathing issues. If you're someone who values good hygiene, count yourself lucky that you weren't aboard the Titanic. And no, not just because it sank, but because it must have smelled like a bunch of rotten fish wrapped in a used sock. The first-class passengers were a bit better off with their own private bathrooms, but down in third class, things got a bit rough. Imagine 700 people sharing just 2 bathrooms with only 2 tubs. And get this, one of the tubs was reserved for the 200 women, while more than 450 men had to share the other one. Even if you had the luxury of a private tub, it wasn't like you were using it every day. Nope. First-class passengers would go a whole week between baths, as was the norm back then. So they spent the entire journey stewing in their own sweat and filth.
Ew.
It was a dark and smelly journey indeed. Titanic will keep on breaking our hearts every time we hear more about it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
Now this, I would subscribe to that, just because, hi clown, I definitely would subscribe to that, the ultimate discovery, which is sad. So it's like with the submarine and with the Titanic, if preparation would have been key, I think a lot of lives would have been saved. Like, example, having those boats, having a test drill. But I just think we need to stop going down there. Okay? I think all these explorers and all these people that are famous, I think it's just time to leave Miss Titanic alone. I think she's cursing people. I honestly really do. I think she is. No, them lost souls are trying to tell these people something. Just like Tattooed Angel had said, she's trying to warn them, and nobody's listening. Yes, Miss Angel, I hope you're okay, babes. I hope you're still here. Sorry for me ranting. I just kind of wanted... We don't want to talk about what's going on in the news, and I feel like we need to, because that guy said, we're all going to forget about this in a few days. I hope not. I really hope that Ocean Gate gets closed, and there's no more Ocean Gate, and then there's no more... Unless it's coming from the government and the Navy making these subs. Not some Rambo off the street or, Are you working today? Yes, unfortunately. I gotta go. I gotta be there at 2. I texted them and I told my boss, I was like, look, because I wanted to quit you guys so bad. So bad. I just can't. I need to... I'm trying to make money up to get my laptop. That's my goal, is I really want to get that laptop, especially the pink one. So I'm going to go, and like I said, I'm going to take the abuse for a couple more weeks. I'm going to tolerate it. I'm just going to go and do my job, and I'm paid as a cashier, and that's all that I'm doing. I'm not stocking. I'm not doing all this extra effort for not a little bit of pay, and then you're going to yell and scream at me when I do something. But if it's not done right, we all get screamed at. So I'm like, that's not worth it. So I told my hubby a couple more weeks, just so I can at least save up some money for my laptop. I might be able just to order it on the 3rd, depending on what I buy Mom for birthday. So I gotta pay for birthday dinner, which is I'm paying for hers and mine. And my dad's gonna pay for his and his other daughter, my half-sister. I had to invite them. I had to invite my dad. And so, of course, my sister has to come. Which I don't mind trying to rebuild a relationship with her. It's just... my other sister, I can't. I've tried. She doesn't want to leave the drugs alone. She's got her kids doing drugs. I'm sober. I can't be around that. I can't. So, there's no me trying to build a relationship with my half-sister when she can't get clean. And I can't go through that. I'm not going to. I'm in a good spot, and I don't want that. So I didn't invite her. I just invited my dad and my half-sister, and then my brother. So, but I hope everybody has a good day, and let's just make sure we pray for the families out here. Um, the one guy said we're gonna forget about it in a few days. Let's not forget about this. Oh no. One of the most common theories is that the Titanic never sank. Instead, it was the Olympic, which looked almost exactly like the Titanic because the engineers thought it might have switched names on the robo ships. Huh. Well, all the ship dockets are all gone. And that's, people that were on it weren't supposed to be on it, using fake names. So I can only imagine. You have a lovely weekend. All you all enjoy your birthday celebration. Robo, much love. Yes, thank you, Robo, for being here. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit the bell, like, subscribe. My links are in there if anybody would like to bless me or, help me get a laptop. I have that on there. I have Amazon gift cards on there. That's all I really want. That's my goal, is getting there, and then, of course, building my way up. I guess. I mean, we're starting from the bottom, so I just hate sharing things through the stupid tablet. But this tablet's been a lifesaver, so I guess I should be, grateful. But yeah, so I'm gonna go. Hopefully everything goes okay. I'm going in at 2, so I'm thinking the other girl might be there. I hope so, because I really don't want to deal with Lisa. I gotta stay for at least another week or two so I can make some extra money for Mom's birthday. And my mom wants an air fryer. I would love to get my mom a Drew Barrymore air fryer. Um, I loaned her wine, and my friends that are staying there kind of decided they were going to accidentally get high and throw the tray away. So they must have got 2 stones, smoked their weed too much, and threw the tray. I have 2 air fryers. My stepmom and dad got me the big silver one and the black egg looking one. I loaned the black one to my mother, which I should have knew better because my stepmom would kill me if she knew. She's gone, so she doesn't know. She probably does know. But anyways, give it to my mom to use. There's a tray that goes in the black one that you cook on. Positive Vibes. Yes, I have the double ninja air fryer. Oh my god, I have that great big silver one that does rotisserie chickens and all that. I love it. But my stepmom got me one that was refurnished and it fucking leaks. But I loaned my black one to my mother. The tray that goes in the black one, they accidentally threw out. So I either have to get one of those rubber ones that can go in there, or it's for the black one. I seen them on Amazon. Walmart sells them too, but they're disposable ones. So I kind of want to get my mom the Drew Barrymore air fryer that she has. But I couldn't afford getting her that and then paying for dinner. I got so many bills. I can't. I really use mine, but the girls love it. Convenience, yes. And put a hot dog in there once. Let me tell you what. Cook a hot dog in an air fryer. Okay, you can go out to the store, buy a cheap pack, okay? You can buy the cheapo ones if you want it, okay? My husband only eats the beef ones, so I have to buy the expensive ones because he's fat. Not kidding. He eats me out of house and home. And I cook for him, and he doesn't gain any weight. I don't know how, but anyways. Go to the store, buy some cheap hot dogs, or even buy the ballpark ones. Put them in the air fryer. And I tell you what. When you bite into that hot dog, it's going to taste like you're at a baseball game watching and eating a stadium hot dog. I swear to gosh, it tastes like I love my hot dogs in the air fryer. I never eat them any other way now. I used to boil my hot dogs because they plump. No. Air fryer is the only way you want to eat your hot dogs out of. I swear. My husband lives by the air fryer. I cook everything in my air fryer. I have not done chicken yet. Sausages are the best in the air fryer. Agree. Yeah, I'm not a sausage fan too much. I eat it once in a while, but sausage is not my thing. Sometimes I like the brats, sausage brats. I like the brats, but I don't want to go. I don't want to get up. I don't want to go down to this stupid gas station. I mean, it's only 5 minutes. It's like right around the corner. It's just, I hate it. If Lisa wasn't the boss, I probably would like her better. We used to be friends, but like I said, I busted her out about the fundraiser for the baby, and now she screams and yells at me for everything. And I gotta fill out this paperwork for Social Security. Gotta fill that out. Stressed in my life. Bratwurst sausage is good, yeah. So, I probably won't see you guys later on tonight. Cause when I get home, I'm gonna have to cook dinner, and I gotta sit down at my dining room table, try to go through this paperwork. Hope to God stuff works out, but if not, I'm gonna be hurting for a very long time. Alright, y'all. I love y'all. You guys have a blessed day. Be safe. Don't be outside in the air because the smoke is really bad outside. I have my other hair clip downstairs. I'm gonna put that one in. So, you guys have a beautiful one. Oh, it was so cute like that. And then I messed it up. Alright, y'all. Take care. Don't stress out. Be safe. I know. I'm gonna try. I love y'all. Thank you. Bye, y'all. Happy birthdays.